Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning, how do you do? Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. And you and you, and you and you, and you and you and you.
Welcome to my learning circle. I'm Miss Connie, and I'm so glad that you're here with me today so that we can work on learning more about our sight words. That's right, we are working on learning all about our sight words. And do you remember what a sight word is? Very good. A sight word is a word that we memorize. And when we memorize something, it means that we have learned it so well because we've practiced it over and over and over again. We've learned it so well that we don't have to think about it. We don't have to sound it out. We don't have to think about what it is we're seeing. We just know, hey, that's my word that I've practiced over and over again, so I just know it. But before we learn a new word together today, let's get our wiggles out. Show me your wiggling fingers. Very good. And now shake your arms and roll your neck. And now we're ready to begin. Today we are going to be learning about our sight word to. This is our word to. Can you say that with me? This is our sight word to. Very good. This is our sight word to. I'm going to put it on our board so we can focus on it and learn a little bit more about it together. Now, when we are learning a new word, we have to slow down. That's right. We have to slow down and listen for our syllables so we can hear our sound building blocks and put our letters together so that we can spell our words, right? So let's get ready to slow down and listen to our syllables in our word to. I'm going to clap it out and you count for us, okay? Here we go. To. How many times did I clap? Very good. One time. And that means how many syllables are in our word to? Awesome job. One syllable. Very good. All right. So we have listened to our word to and we've slowed down and listened to our syllables to hear our one syllable. Let's get ready to stretch it out and hear all of those sounds in our sound building block so that we can spell our word to. Okay, here we go. T, ooh, t, ooh, t, t, t. What is that first letter sound that we're hearing? Very good. That's our letter T, our t, 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 ooh, t, 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 our letter T. All right, we have our t sound. Let's see if we can figure out the last part of our word. Here we go. T, 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 ooh, t, ooh, ooh, ooh. What letter sound is that? Well, that letter is our letter O in this word. It's not making our ah sound that we usually hear. It's making an ooh sound in this word because in English sometimes our letters make different sounds when we put them together different ways. So in our word to, we hear t, ooh, t, ooh, T, O. Very good. All right, we've used our ears to listen and think about our word to. Let's get ready to use our eyes and see what else we can learn about our word to over here. We just figured out how to spell our word to because we slowed down and we stretched out our sounds. I think we're ready to write it on our line, don't you? All right, here we go. Now, are we using uppercase or lowercase letters here? Very good. We are using our lowercase letters. Now, we know we always start our letters at the top of the letter. That's right, at the top of the letter. Is our lowercase letter T a tall letter or a short letter? Is it tall or is it short? Very good. It's a tall letter. That means we need to start at the top of our writing line. All right, just like this. Down and then across. Awesome job. Now, there's our T, which is a tall lowercase letter. We need to make our O. Is that a tall letter or a short letter? Very good. That is a short letter, which means we need to start where? Awesome job. We start at our dotted red writing line, just like this. Very good. T-O, T-O, our word to. Now we talked about our shape of our letters while we were writing them. Let's look at them a little bit closer and see our shape of our word. Our lowercase letter T is a tall letter because it goes from the top of our writing line all the way to the bottom of our writing line. And our O is a short letter because it starts at our dotted writing line. Just like that. So we have a tall letter and a short letter. The shape of our word too. Tall and short. Now, we've written our word to. We've looked at the shape of our word to. Can you help me count how many letters we have in our word to? All right, here we go. T-O. 1, 2. Hey, look at that. Our word to has how many letters? 2 letters. Very good. T-O, 1, 2. Awesome job. Now, we've used our ears to listen and think about our word and sound it out and stretch out those sounds to hear our T-O sound, our T-O sound. And we've written it on our writing line. I think we're ready to make a sentence with it, don't you? All right, let's see. What can we say with our word to? Oh, I know. Here we go. She went to the park. And I think we will draw a little slide over here with a little girl. Okay, now, did you see where our word to was in that sentence? I'm going to read it again, and you stop me when we get to our word to. Here we go. She went to. There's our word to. Our word to is in the middle of our sentence, and when it's in the middle of our sentence, that means what kind of letters is it going to use? Is it going to use uppercase letters or lowercase letters? Very good, lowercase letters. Because the only time we're going to see an uppercase letter in our sentence is at the very beginning, or if we have the word I in our sentence, right? Right. All right. Now, we've written our sentence and found our word to in our sentence. Do you think you can help me find our word to over here? All right, let's see what we can do. Is this our word to? No, that's not our word to. All right, let's look at it and see why it's not our word to. It has 1, 2, 3. 3 letters, not the right number of letters because our word to has 1, 2. Very good. And it has a tall letter, a short letter, and a short letter. I don't think it's the right shape for our word to. Our word to is a tall letter and a short letter. It's not the right shape. And let's look at the letters. F-O-R. That's not how we spell our word to, is it? No, our word to is spelled T-O. It's not the right number of letters. It's not the right shape of word. It's not the right letters. That means this is not our word to. All right, let's keep looking until we find our word to. What about this one? Very good. There is our word to. Let's look and see how this is our word to. It has how many letters? 1, 2. Very good. Just like our word to. 1, 2. And it is made up of a tall letter and a short letter. Hey, that's the same shape of a word to. Tall letter, short letter. Now, what letters are in this word? T-O, just like our word to. T-O. It's the right number of letters. It's the right shape of word. It's the right letters. Guess what? That means this is our word to. Awesome job. Thank you so much for coming and learning so much about our sight words with me today in our word to. Our to. One syllable word to. We stretched out those sounds to ooh, and we heard a new sound for our letter O to make our t ooh, T-O, to. And once we had learned everything that there was to learn about our word to and were able to write it on our writing line, we were able to use it in a sentence to say, she went to the park. And our little girl on the slide getting ready to go down the slide at the park. And then you helped me find our word to over there. Awesome job. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.